Hi, and back, and welcome to those of you that haven't seen me before. Thank you so much for looking at my or watching my video last time. I got so happy with the numbers, really, and I really didn't expect there to be more than 200 people. What? 200? Are you crazy? 200 people that watched the last episode or the first episode. So I figured I'll do it again. Oh, I'll do it again because I am on a steady path towards fame. As you can see, my surroundings are a little bit different than last time. And that's because my sweet, sweet, sweet neighbors have allowed me to record in their guest house. Because in my house there is a man, two children, a dog, a cat, and my mother. And there's noise. There's noise. There's always noise. Except when I'm home alone. Then there's not so much noise. So yeah, I borrowed this. I have maybe the best neighbors in the world. We help each other with the dogs mostly, and we invite each other for dinner, and they're just the best. And now that I've spoken for how long? 1 minute, I'm going to introduce myself again. I mean, not even again. I haven't done it, so I'm going to introduce myself. I am Inam. I'm a knitter. I'm a mover. I love gymnastics and dancing and pole dancing. Love pole dancing. Haven't done it for a long time. Just started up a few weeks ago, and Jesus, there is a lot of jelly and there is a lot of belly in the way. And my profession is veterinarian. So I'm a knitting, dancing veterinarian. I don't do knitting and dancing while I'm at work, and I do my job, in case you were wondering. And I actually came to think of that I haven't found a name for the podcast. Shouldn't a podcast like this have a name? Or can it just be the nameless podcast? I'm going to brainstorm a little bit about it. Maybe I'll ask my mother if she has any ideas. Or maybe you have some ideas. But as it is now, it is anonymous. It has no name. Sad situation. So 2 weeks ago, I posted the first podcast. I think I'm going to do it something like every second week. Because, yeah, every second week, I think. It's never going to be weekly. I don't have time for that. I mean, I wish I would have time for it, but I don't think I do. And if I do, then I'll just pop it in there. Yeah. So the last 2 weeks, I maybe haven't done so much knitting because I haven't been so much home. To those of you who saw it last time, you knew that I was going to Berlin for a music festival. Second time in Berlin. But it's an amazing city. I love it. I mean, I will be going back. It was really, 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 really cool. Excuse me. We came on a Thursday? Yeah, on a Thursday. So we had the Thursday and the Friday to just do whatever we wanted, and then we were on a festival Saturday and Sunday. And when we were on the way to the festival, we kind of realized that they were pretty young. All the girls were just smooth face with glimmer makeup, and oh man, we felt old. We really did feel old on that train. But the festival was good nevertheless, and we did knit. We took our knitting with us. I think I'm actually going to talk a little bit about the festival right now. So if you're not interested, scroll ahead. So we arrived in Berlin on a Thursday, and it was so warm. I thought I was going to die. I was wearing my jeans, and I was just sweating. I was wet, basically. And we went to an amazing food market in the evening where they had everything: champagne and white wine and rosé and Japanese food and Mexican food and so many nice things. And and we stayed, and then we went out a little bit. You have to do that. On the Friday, we rented some. We went to a knitting shop. Of course we did. Actually, we went to the knitting shop on the Thursday, the day we came. We went to a shop called Wolle. I don't know the name of the street. I can't speak German, sorry. So, but anyway, we went to that street and bought a little bit of yarn. I only bought one skein and I forgot it in the house, which is stupid. It was lying on the floor. It's like really fancy, nice cashmere from Lange, which is an Italian brand. And I'm just gonna make a nice hat from it. But it's so soft. It's like a baby's ass. And then, so Wolle was the one we went to. And then we went to, and then we went to the market. On the Saturday, we went out cycling, and that's the easiest way to get around. So we cycled around, and we went to a knitting shop. And now I cannot remember. Oh my god! It was such a nice shop. It is horrible that I can't remember the name of the shop. Knit in Berlin, Knit over Berlin, I think it was. I'll put it right there, and I'm so sorry that I forgot it. But I think it was something like Knit over Berlin. Really nice shop. The lady was so friendly, and she's the one that was responsible for the Knit festival in Berlin last year. And she had a lot of hand-dyed yarn, really nicely put up store, and yeah, but she was just so helpful. So of course we bought some yarn there, of course. And we were there for, I don't even know how long we were there, maybe an hour, just walking around, looking at yarn and talking to the lady and all that. And then we went to a spa. It's called the Wollparadies spa. Here's the thing, spas in Germany are textile free. And as a 35-year-old, you should not think anything about that. That should just be totally fine. Immature idiot, I was just going around because everybody was naked. But what's wrong with being naked? Nothing. Everybody has tits, ass, dicks, pussies, whatever your sex is. So I don't know. I guess it's because I'm not used to it. But everyone was just walking around naked there. And me and my friend were just kind of being idiots. We were not misbehaving. Obviously, we were not pointing and laughing. But we, my friend said, "No, you'll probably get used to it in 5 minutes." We were there 2 hours. We didn't get used to it. We did not. So either we have to go back and practice, or we just have to come to terms with the fact that we have, I don't know, that we're immature, or the culture is different. That's what it is. But my personal opinion is that it's great. It's great that people just go around naked and don't act like teenagers seeing naked people. They're just kind of naked there. And they're not staring at, each other's private parts. I don't think, at least. So anyway, that was an experience. I don't know if I'm such a spa person. I get a little bit, we went into all of these saunas, and when we've been there for 5 minutes, I was like, okay, let's go to the next one. I can't. My patience doesn't, not that good. So yeah, Berlin was great, and we went to the festival on the Saturday. Obviously, I took my kind of magic socks with me so that I could work on them, and we had some drinks, and it was really warm. It was like 24 degrees, and the band that we came to see the weekend, parfait, so good, amazing. That guy knows how to perform, really good. So but I'm thinking that I should go into the whole knitting stuff, which is why you're here, and then I'll yap a little bit more after I've spoken about the knitting thing. And sorry if the screen is shaking, it's because I'm using my hands while I'm talking. Okay, so I'm going to go into finished objects. And as I said, I haven't been knitting so much. And I don't knit that fast. So, you know, I would never have finished the sweater. Ever. My boyfriend's sweater. If you saw the last one, that was the very thick one. But I did finish the kind of magic. It's a kind of magic. The socks. So I'm going to show you the socks. And I realized when I was watching the show, my show yesterday, sorry, I should not put my hand in front of my mouth, is that I didn't show you the bags that are carrying my project. So this one was carrying the socks. Westknit Yarn Along 2018, because I participated and we got this nice bag. So that's, and I think it's perfect for socks, you know, it's not too big. Yeah, so the socks. Let's see, and I have actually weaved in all the ends. That's because I'm a good girl like that. There we go. It's a kind of magic. By the yarn is oh, let's do it like that. Is Regia sock yarn made for Wolle and the Gang, because Wolle and the Gang are pretty hip and cool. They were like, make us some leopard yarn, and they did in many colors. So I have pink ones. I'm wearing them. These are my pink ones. I use them a lot. Yeah. And then I made these, and then I have one ball of yarn more, which is like blue, light blue. And I was trying to put them on my mother. I was like, don't you want to knit some socks? You should take them. Take the yarn. She's like, oh, I don't think I want to knit socks. Okay. So I'll just keep them. Oh, and these earrings I bought in Berlin. Nice. Very nice. Okay, so my works in process. That's it's gonna be the same as last week. I'm not the one that has like 170 projects going on at the same time. Can't do it. It stresses me out. But I did finish the sleeve, so I'll just show you the sleeve of my boyfriend's woolen sweater. Here it is. Whoop. How's the best way to do it? Like that. That looks short, but we've tried it on him. 47 centimeters. And do you remember last time I was like, oh, it has such a strange form. Looks like a sleeve. Looks like a sleeve. And you know, I had wound all the balls up in double lope, plötulope. Turns out supposed to be triple. That's a pain in the ass. So I kind of have to like take one and, you know, that's my own stupidity there. Oh, and the yarn, I mean, surely you know all how it looks like. So this is triple plötulope, and this is single. To all of you out there, apparently it's really nice to knit it with like single with mohair. I haven't tried it, but I might try. It's very cheap. It's cheap yarn, and they actually have a lot of nice colors. So tonight I'm casting on the other sleeve. I'm going to finish the sleeves first because I hate, with passion, knitting sleeves. I really do. And I was thinking the other day, okay, how can you make sleeve knitting more fun? Is it more fun if you have pattern? I don't think so. I think it's just as that boring. I don't hate knitting socks. I love knitting socks. And you know, it's kind of the same on a magic loop. But sleeves are not my friend. And okay, so my Stephen West shawl. Oh, I was going to show you the back. Sorry, I'm going to show you the back that the sweater is in. So the sweater lives in this big ass Isager bag. And I got this when I bought, should probably not be doing that. When I bought yarn for a sweater that was designed by Helga Isager. Really nice one from her book Room 303. 606. Oh man, you know, I have show notes. Look, there's not too much written down here, but there is a lot of I don't know. Anyway, and then you get this bag. I haven't started the sweater. I think it's 2 years since I bought the yarn. I should probably get on that. So yeah, the Stephen West, I haven't knitted so much, a little bit, so I'm not gonna bother showing you. But look guys, I am also cool like all the other cool kids. I have a French Supply Co bag. I have the blue one. What? And I have a on it. Let's see. Look at this babe. And I also have, because you know, from the yarn along, you also get some gifts. So I have this one here. Thank God my nails are more or less clean. So it's always there. I love this bag. I think everybody does. I haven't heard of anyone that that's unsatisfied with this bag. This bag is amazing, really. And the shawl, as I said, I've knitted a little bit. And then I said to my mother, how many grams is this? Do you think it's 25? He was like, said to my boyfriend, do you think it's 25? No. 60. So I have like 40, 35 to go. Right. Then you guys, you know my Westbourne sweater. I showed it to you last time. And I was a little bit not sure if I liked it so much. Well, what was it that I was doing? Can't remember, but I was looking at it and then I thought, I'm not loving these sleeves. So I cut them off. I mean, I only cut one off, and obviously I'm going to do the same with the other one. So that finished object became a work in progress again. Excuse me, I'm just picking it up here. And then I took it with me to Berlin to work on it, but I didn't work on it because I was working on the socks. And I was asking my friend, oh, shouldn't I just have it as a t-shirt? She said no. I asked my mother, shouldn't I have it as a t-shirt? She said, I think you should have it with like sleeves down to here. And my inner self, my alter ego, is also saying, you should probably do the sleeves again. I don't want to do the sleeves again. I just, you know, I don't like doing sleeves. But I guess I will. It's easy. Very. So, look at this. The sleeve is gone. And I don't know, what do you think? I'm just not 100%. I think I'm also being picky here. I think I'm being stupid. I'm just not satisfied with the gauze. Yeah, I feel like that it's like not even. But now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, well, actually, you know what? This sleeve maybe looks okay. So I'll probably make it longer unless Crazy and comes up again and like cuts it off. Um, but the other one was uglier, I'll say. So I'll do it again. Then I'll look at this one. And if I think this is ugly, I'll have to do it again. It's gonna get snip, snip, snip. Another thing I'm going to fix on this sweater. You know, the pattern is actually really nice. And all the pictures that I saw on Instagram are really, really nice. But there are these hip increases. And maybe I just don't have very big hips, but I mean, I have hips. But I just feel like it looks a little bit like whoop. I don't really like it so much. So I am going to pick up the stitches, cut, and then I think I'm gonna skip these. There's also this one that comes up here. I think I'm gonna skip it. It's just gonna be straight down. Yeah. Because yeah, I actually think I will do that because I don't like this so much. Maybe it would have been prettier if I would have had the I mean the fake seam. You know, the pattern calls for doing what's it called, purling one, so it looks like it's seamed. I did not do that. Note to self: follow the pattern. They probably know what they're doing. So anyway, excuse me. This one is going to get a little fixed because yeah, because I'm not satisfied. And if I'm going to have it like this, it's just gonna go into the back of my closet, and that's just not worth it. It's not. Before I go into my stash enhancement, maybe I should show you this sweater. I think actually this one is pretty popular in Ravelry at the moment. It is. I'll stand up now. So it is the blue sand sweater with these nice pockets, with this fun lining inside. This one I knitted. When was it finished? Maybe I think 3 years ago. Oh, sorry about that. 3 years ago, I think I finished it. It's a really fun knit, and I would like to make it again in more fun colors. I was kind of amateur when I made it, and it's but it went fine. It took a long time because I was like, oh, such a big sweater, long sweater. Then I didn't have enough yarn, so I kind of made the sleeves a little bit different. That's okay. Turned out very nice, and I use it a lot, so it's all good. Anyway, so we went to the shop in Berlin called Knit Over Berlin. If I remember correctly. If I don't remember correctly, please check the box down here, where I will be putting in the right name. And yeah. And otherwise, I actually don't think I have to put anything else, unless I talk about something else later. So, what did we buy? Or what did I buy? My yarn that I bought in Berlin is in this bag. Oh, Dr. Bataki. Dr. Bataki makes medicine for dogs and cats. And this one I bought. Oh, it's really blowing up here. Let's see. No. never is this gonna work. You know what? I'm gonna try and turn off the light and see what happens. Yeah, that is much better. Yeah, okay. So this is, I had seen on her homepage that she had labienemy. So I was like, oh, yeah. Boop, boop, boop. But she didn't have so much left because I imagine the labienemy just gets like ripped out of the out of the shelves as soon as they land in whatever shop they appear in. So that's not working out. But believe me when I say it's labienemy. Yeah, you see, that's the sheep. That is their sign, and it's called hotness. Another of my kind of yarn. I mean, it really describes me, hotness, don't you think? And this is just for fun. I'll do whatever I like with it. So, oh, that was not what I wanted to do. I thought maybe I could get a nicer picture of the label. So yeah, this one. And then I got, because I want to make my mother a sweater. And I sent her a picture of the yarn because I didn't want to buy something that she wouldn't like and knit something that she wouldn't like. I'm not going to tell you what sweater I'm going to knit her because I think she's going to watch this. Hi, Mama! But I'm going to show you the yarn. This is Malabrigo. Sport weight. I found sport weight. It's Malabrigo Arroyo. And I wonder, it says fresco y seco. Is that the name? Maybe that's the name of the yarn. Fresco y seco. I think this will be really nice in the sweater that I'm going to make it. Which is a really nice sweater, and I can tell you it's from Bristol Ivy. And that's all I'm gonna tell you. So it's a sweater by Bristol Ivy. And I'm really looking forward to start it. But I also have another sweater that I need to start for my friend. I bought the yarn for that. I'll show that to you next time. I think next time I'll probably have started it. I mean, next time I will have started it because I have to start it today almost. And and then and I would actually like to participate in Steven's Mr. Rain Along. I might just do that. Oh, one thing with the Icelandic sweater, that is Hiphipbarbaknits knit along. Anything Icelandic knit along on Ravelry. Go and check it out. Go and check out her podcast. You probably have all seen it. And if you're Icelandic, go and take her courses. There is also another Icelandic girl I would just like to mention quickly, which her name is Hildur Ýr. And she has some really nice shawl patterns out there. And right now there is a knit along in Iceland. I don't know if probably there are also some no, I don't know if there's anyone abroad participating in that. But she made a shawl. Her newest one is called, what's it called in English? In Icelandic it's called Svikasumar, which means like fake summer or yeah, something like that I'd say. It's because they didn't have any summer in Iceland. It was raining and it was grey. It's like it is here in Lønstrup today. It's grey, rainy, and I've just been yawning all day long. Because you get kind of when the weather is like that. So that's how the summer was in Iceland. It was crap. In Denmark it wasn't. It was muy bien. Yeah. Then my mother came, and she's here now, and it's so nice to have my mama. It's it's harder to live abroad from your away from your family always. I mean, it's always hard, but it's especially hard after you get kids. So when she comes to visit, it's always nice, and my kids are just like, and we sit and knit and look at patterns, and then in Iceland, in the beginning of September, I think this is when they have had it the last 2 times. They have now started with something called Garngangan, which is like the yarn parade, if you would. And that's like the shops in Reykjavik, most of them, or many of them at least, participate, and they have some good prices and some pop-up shops, and you can go there and just hang out and meet some cool people and talk with some designers and get them to help you, choose colors together, and yeah. So I called my mother on the morning of Garðgangan and I said, hello, it's today, the yarn parade, what are your plans? And she was like, oh, well, she didn't really have any plans. And I said, well, let me just make you a plan, go there, you have to go there. She went to one shop, which is okay, that is the beginning, and next year I will be there so that I can take her to all the shops, and I should maybe make a budget, already now, put a little bit aside. And I said to her, you could buy me my birthday present. My birthday is in December. So, yeah, she bought me a birthday present. What's the birthday present? Yarn. I'll show you. And these colors are so beautiful. So, so, so beautiful. I can't even start to describe. So, they're all Hedgehog fiber. They're all skinny singles, which is my favorite fiber, by the way. Single spun merino. I'm a sucker for these little curls they have. I'll show you. Okay, I'll just show you. These curls. I love it. So anyway, this might just be one of my favorite colors in the world. It is so pretty. I don't know if it's maybe blowing a bit out, but it's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. So it's called Dusk. Also very beautiful. This is called Velvet. She wore blue velvet. Yeah. And the last one is probably not gonna show up very well on the screen, but let us try. Oh, actually, that's not too bad. Blowing up a bit, I will say. It's not that light, but this is beautiful. Yeah, so beautiful, so beautiful. Malice. Yeah. Malice, velvet, dusk. I actually think they are pretty nice together. And funny, I have one more that is nylon though in it, which looks a little bit like this, but there's more blue in it. I wonder if that's the same color actually. Could be. I'll check. Not now because I don't have it. But yeah, they're so pretty. And then she brought me some. What's this? Oh, this is the. And when you buy in that shop, you get a bag. Yeps. Always. You can't get enough bags. And she bought me some chocolate. If you go to Iceland, just, don't go to any restaurants, just eat this and this. Just eat these things. Maybe you'll get a stomachache, but it's worth it. Chocolate. I know you all love chocolate out there. Who doesn't? If you don't love chocolate, you're crazy. And then lastly, I got this bag here. I had these scissors. Yeah? Coincidence? I think not. Maybe I'll just put my skeins in there. Yeah? There we go. Keep them nice and cozy. Right. So just to tell you, I've told you about my trip to Berlin, which was really good, and the festival where I all of a sudden felt like a grandmother. There were children there. I mean, teenagers puking in the middle of the street. Who does that? Yes, I've done that when I was a teenager. So to all my family out there, I'm sorry that I was an annoying teenager, but I guess everybody goes through it, except for some that are perfect. But there was really good food, so we ate and we drank, as you do. And Berlin is awesome, and we went to a naked spa. That is just an experience nobody can pass. I mean, everybody has to try it. So that was this weekend. So that was last weekend, and then I came home and I was working a little bit, and then Thursday, Friday, or actually Wednesday, me and my mother and my 2 kids went all the way down to south of Jutland. And in case you haven't noticed, I'm talking live now. I don't have so much more knitting to talk about, actually. Was that too fast gone through? I mean, I'm going to start the Sunset Highway. There. Now I don't have more knitting to talk about. Anyway, so we took the car to Hederslev, it's called. Because I was going on a courses in ultrasound scanning on animals, obviously. Actually, in this case, it was just on a dog. It was amazing. That was, when you go to, whether it's within your profession or knitting or whatever, when you go to a course and the speaker or the teacher or the one holding the course, obviously, is so inspiring and kind of just delivers the thing so perfectly, and you just come out feeling like, whoa, oh my god, I've learned so much, and I would just like to open my own clinic, and everything. I can do everything now. I'm on my way down from that cloud, but still, I think he was really inspiring, really cool guy, and he happened to have studied in the same school as I have. So that was also kind of funny. So I did that Thursday, Friday. It was a very intense course with a lot of scanning of abdomen of dogs. Really. And my mother came with me and took care of the kids, because if she wouldn't have been able or willing to do that, I would not have been able to go to this course, because my boyfriend was working in a glass studio a little bit further down in the country, so he was not home. Amazing. I was really thankful, and I am very thankful that I got the opportunity to go to this course. Very inspiring doctor, man. Yeah, and she's still here. She's staying. My mother is here for another something. I don't know. I haven't asked when she's leaving. I'm not gonna bum myself out on that now. So we're just like chillaxing, and we went to Hederslev. She was taking care of my kids, and then we had an Airbnb. Always have an Airbnb, and excuse me, and and just had some good food and a little bit of red wine, and yeah, it was good. A long trip to drive, but worth it all the way. Yeah, so if you're Danish and you're a vet and you think I'm awesome, call me. Let's open a clinic together. I'm great to work with. Right. I think that is about it. Let me just check my really crappy notes. That's it. I wonder in 2 weeks I'll probably have more to show you. I should really do this westbound sweater, but I'm kind of annoyed with it. Hey, is there anybody out there that would like to finish it for me and just I can send you some chocolate. Please. I'll be very happy if you say yeah. That said, you're gonna have to have the same gauze as I do, but surely there's someone out there who knits similarly to me. Right. The last thing I want to... Isn't this seems like my camera is being a bit strange. Anyway, so the last thing I would like to talk about, and I will be finishing the podcast off every single time with some vet related vet related advice to people with animals. And this time it is going to be about your pets, and now I'm thinking dogs and cats, obviously. Teeth. You see, 70% of our patients that come into the clinic have teeth problem. Actually, 70% of them are in need of dental work. So here's why. As an owner, many owners, I'm not going to say most, because I think today it's getting better, but many owners, they don't check their animals' teeth. Most owners, I'm afraid, do not brush their animals' teeth. And I know why, and I totally understand why. The thing is, we haven't done that. That has not been the custom of having a dog or a cat. It has not been something that you do is to brush their teeth. It's fairly new. I'd say 10 years, maybe. Yeah. Maybe more. I'm not sure, but it's fairly new. So here's the thing. You brush your teeth. We should be brushing our pet's teeth. So the recommendation is that you brush your dog or your cat's teeth every day. It should be like easy, but it's not. So I'd say if you do it 4 times a week, if you do it 5 times a week, no, if you do it daily, you're a star. If you do it 5 times a week, it's awesome. If you do it 3 times a week, still a good job. I try to do it 3 times a week. Sometimes I succeed, sometimes I have a success, and sometimes I don't. So the thing is, when you brush your pet's teeth, this also means that you control their teeth. So you'll be able to see if there are any abnormal processes, if there is a lot of what's it called? You will see if there's a lot of brown thing on your pet's teeth, which is called tandsten in Danish and tandsten in Icelandic. Don't kill me. Remember, there's too many languages rolling around in my head. But anyway, so if you can see that there is some brown on your dogs or your cats, or even white, thick plaques, you need to get them checked. There are many vets out there that offer free dental checks. Don't expect them to rinse the teeth for free. Rinsing the teeth of your pet is going to cost. They're going to be put down in general anesthesia. These things cost. That's just how it is. But anyway, so by brushing your pet's teeth means that you look at the teeth minimum 3 times a week. So you will always see if there's some abnormalities. And by that you will be able to go to the vet before it's too bad. Remember how painful it is when you yourself have anything with your teeth, just an apple stuck between, or if you have a toothache or whatever. Your pets kind of have it the same way. They're just really good at faking it, especially your cats. So yeah, I mean, I have had a lot of owners come in just for a yearly checkup, and then the teeth are horrendous, and it's really not. I mean, it's just because they haven't checked their mouth, and you don't have to. I mean, it's just about taking a look. And the thing is, teeth problems can actually cause a lot of systematic problems. They can, diabetes has been linked to it. I mean, there has many things been linked to tooth problems. So yeah, get these teeth checked and brushed. I want to show you what I use for my dog and cat. Oh, and also, if you have like a rescue cat, or a cat that you, like a feral cat, maybe you shouldn't try to brush them. You don't want to get bitten by a cat. That's not so cool. So I'd say if you have a, yeah, I mean, try, but if they're cray-cray, don't. And if you do get bitten, go to the doctor. So this is the one I use for my dog. It's very soft. And you don't have to brush the inside. You just have to brush the outside, right? So the outside of the teeth. I wouldn't try to brush the inner side of the teeth. I don't think you'll get a very luck with it. Maybe some dogs will accept it, but it's not easy. And so you just like with yourself, brush them. Also the molars, so the cheek teeth, brush them well. All of. And with the cat, I just use a baby toothbrush, also soft. I don't use 2 minutes to brush her teeth, to be honest, because her patience does not last for 2 minutes. So I just do it as well as I can, and I'll admit I don't brush my cat's teeth as often as I try to. And I also want to tell you that I am not perfect with this brushing of the teeth, because I'm also not used to doing it. But I really feel like if you brush your kid's teeth every night, why is it so hard to brush your dog's teeth? I don't get it, but it is. And I have this toothpaste. This is animal toothpaste with liver. Liver taste. They like it. So the dog actually doesn't hate getting her teeth brushed, because she gets a little bit yummy, almost like a candy at the same time. Either buy toothpaste for animals or just use water. Don't use don't use human toothpaste. Don't do that. So yeah, that is really important. And if you think to yourself, I'm not going to brush my dog's teeth, or I'm not going to brush my cat's teeth, then at least check them every second week. Just take a quick look at their teeth. If anything looks abnormal, call your vet and get them to take a quick look and see if they need to get dental work. And one more thing, a dog never gets too old to get dental work done. Never. No animal should suffer because of their teeth. It can be fixed, and if you can stabilize their situation and then rinse the teeth, but no dog should go and suffer with horrible mouth. So, because that has also been often the thing that people are afraid that their animals are too old to get dental work, but it's painful as hell and they shouldn't be in pain. So guys, that was that I think today. I hope it looks like my camera has been focusing weirdly, but I guess we will see. It's most important that you can hear me. I know it's delightful to look at me, but it's even better to hear me. Until next time, in 2 weeks time, I'll be here again, hopefully with some more finished objects and for sure some new things on the needles. See you later!